Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions video. Today, I'm going to be taking the new Lucio. I wish there was something easier to call him. Maybe I'll call him Neo Lucio or Lucio 2.0 or New Lucio. It's kind of hard to keep up with all the characters that they just keep remaking costumes for. I think it would be nice to have some new characters in the game rather than all the reprints. But I'm not gonna lie, I do like Lucio a lot. Today I'm going to be taking him out into arena and kind of just testing him out. So I'm not anywhere in the upper ranks of arena. Right now I'm currently ranked 736, so I'm not sure how he's gonna hold up in the top 100 as of right now. But I'm just gonna take him out there, look for some fun fights, and see what we can get into. Alright, so before we do that, I'm going to go over the builds for each character. So diving into Lucio right here, I believe I currently have him at 17 reincarnations. Let me check here. 16 reincarnations. And I believe I have Elena at somewhere 28 or something, and then Helena is around 47. But Lucio here is sitting at reincarnation 17. He's got 11.5 HP, 114 agility, about 400 dexterity, 420 luck, about 1650 attack. He's got 31 defense, 12 spirit, 57 accuracy, 24 evade, so not super accurate. I have another comp that I might showcase in another video with Bart's where it does increase his accuracy more. But he doesn't have any guaranteed hits in his kits or any heightened accuracy hits, so that is one of his weaker points. His unit attack resistance is 35, his area attack resistance is 43, and if we go into his back end stats, they are looking pretty good. So we have 20% slash, 20% pierce, 17% strike, 2% missile, and 15% magic resistance, along with all good elemental resistances across the board, something kind of reminiscent of Sephiroth, and which will only increase due to his elemental resistance buff that he gets off at the beginning of the fight. Other than that, I'm running him HP Agility Stones. I do have the Maximilian armor right here, which is pretty freaking awesome, let's be real, and it's honestly not that hard to get. I recommend for the legendary reliquaries, if you're not trying to min-max everything in the game, it's really easy to get just one of either the weapons or the armors from each of the stages. You just have to clear up through wave 7, and I was able to clear all the way to wave 10 on my first go, playing half manual, half auto. So if you don't have this, I highly recommend going out and getting it. Alright, let's move on from Lucio and go into Helena right now. So Helena's sitting at around 11k HP. She is reincarnated 47 times, 112 agility, 360 dexterity, 450 luck, close to 1900 magic. She has 8 defense, 13 spirit, 93 accuracy, 22 evade. Unit attack resist looking really good, 57. Area attack is a little lower at 18. And if we look at her back end right here, she's got 15 slash resist, -3 to pierce, 37 strike resist, -5 to missile, and then 42% magic resist. So all in all, pretty good. And then her elemental resistance is also looking pretty good. Other than that, I think I'm running HP Agility Stones on all of the characters. It's kind of my go-to. And I feel like all the teams are going to include Helena. She's just too good to leave out. But last but not least, here we have Elena. And finally, we're at a point in the game where you can run basically a full evade character as a standalone. So I like Elena just for this because I can put her in here. Her cards do have some viability with other units, but essentially without having to change vision cards on the other two characters, I can have her run as a full evade character, which can be pretty interesting going into certain fights. If you're fighting really accurate teams, then it doesn't work, but if you're just fighting normal teams, then it works pretty well. So Elena here is reincarnated about 28 times. She's got 7.6k HP, 118 agility, 440 dex, 480 luck. She's got close to 1600 magic, 7 defense, 9 spirit, 70 accuracy, a whopping 163 evasion. And so she's going to be pretty evasive. Unit attack resist is 20, area attack resist 15, and then her regular stats back here are as seen below: 7 slash, 17 pierce, 5 strike, 10 missile, and 10 magic, along with neutral in the elements right there. Alright, so this is my team. I am running her on Kododama Wielder for the guaranteed hit right there, just in case. But I think that I keep that on mostly for Guild War fights. In this one, I think I'm just going to leave it. So that being said, let's get into some battles and see how this team goes. Alright, so let's just check right off the bat. Alright, so we're not going to go for that team. We're not going to go for this team. We're looking for decent 140s. That one's not. Alright, this one looks pretty fun. I feel like we might get wrecked. Soul is so strong, and also A2 is pretty damn strong as well, plus the new Asterisk. I'm actually super stoked to take on this team. My thoughts so far on Lucio is that he's pretty strong, but he's not as game-breaking as some of the other units. Like when Bridal Elia first came out, like Soul still is absolutely insane. I still feel like he's probably maybe the best character in the game, but of course, I haven't been playing War of the Visions nearly as much. I just played here and there. I hang out with my guild. So I'm not as in the loop as I was before, but I still love the game. I still love the gameplay, and I still love building teams. Alright, so here we are. Lucio's going to use Luminescent Blessing. And it looks like Helena's going to use the Rose Sanctuary of Undying right here. Alright, here comes Soul. He's going to be getting his buffs off. A2 coming in from the side. I'm actually super curious. The state of the game has definitely changed since I was making so many PvP videos. So these like full job teams are pretty gnarly, I think. Alright. Lucio looking pretty good. He is going to get off the Revitalize. Helena coming in from behind right here. Defense up and the physical shield. Alright, so he is going to remove Elena's Courage, but he is going to miss her. Here comes the Limit Break right here on Neo Lucio. Alright, it's going to take down half his health. See what Soul does right here. Alright, so he does land a hit on Elena. He is going to heal himself, but so is Lucio. Ooh, and Elena's going to go down. Most of the time she can dodge A2, but not right there. Oh my gosh, Soul just looking so freaking tanky. Ooh, nice hit by Helena right there. Alright, so A2's going to get off. Alright, there goes the barrier break. Helena with the CT up right there. Saved her a hit before Soul came in. Alright, no re-raises. Looking good right here. Lucio coming in with the dual glint strike. A2's going to get the re-raise. She's got one chance right now, and I don't think she's going to be able to pull it off. Alright, let's see. Helena's going to go down, but she will get the re-raise. A2 is going to get another hit. Oh no, she's not going to get that hit. Ooh, she does get the evade though. Alright, we'll see what Lucio can do, if he can bring her down right here. And he does. Let's go. Alright, so as you can see, I'm up to a 31 winning streak. But I haven't been fighting too many types of teams. I've mostly just been fighting ice teams just because they're kind of rampant everywhere right now. But honestly, I'm really liking Lucio so far. I've always played like Paladin type characters in like MMOs and stuff like that. And so Lucio is kind of exactly that. Like he self-heals, he's durable, he can still do damage, so it's really appealing to me. Plus, I pulled him with only 14k viz and I still have 51k left over. So pretty stoked that I can basically pull any up-and-coming unit right now. But essentially right now, just so you guys know, my account is completely centered around light and dark, and so I probably won't be pulling outside of those elements, especially because I don't really use the job cards that much. I mean, if you look at my formation right here, it's like I'm using this one, essentially. Yeah, so I don't really use the job cards too much. I can understand their viability for someone who can pull them all the time, but to me it's just too hard to keep up with. So I like the elemental teams, and I always have. Alright, so let's see right here. Here we have a mono ice team. It's going to be A2, Howlet, and Velis. Alright, so let's go for this for our second fight. And hopefully we can make it 5-0. I don't know. I honestly thought that we might have lost that first fight against Astrius, A2, and Soul. But taking down Soul that fast, I think Helena getting that CT up early on in the fight was kind of like what saved us. So we'll see how it goes in this fight right here. But I am essentially 30-0 against Ice, so we'll see. Alright, so there goes Elena getting the Courage. A2 moving in, Survival Field. Howlet is going to use his HP Absorb. Alright, that's a cool move. Alright, getting off all the buffs. And the re-raise. Let's freaking go. But yeah, right now, my team struggles a little bit with accuracy, especially in Guild War. There's like a lot of light evade running around, and they can be pretty hard to deal with unless you want to spec specifically for fighting them. And I like more of a rounded team, so I don't like to specifically spec towards one thing, just because I feel like it's less fun. But all in all, I feel like this is a pretty damn strong team. I'm curious to see what the next big light unit is going to be. I feel like it's going to be pretty damn good. Alright, so there goes Howlet. He's down right off the bat. Looks like we have Velis coming in. A2 is already asleep from Helena's super, super cheap Rose Blast. Alright, so here comes her Limit Break. Let's go. Ooh, smashing her. Alright, so A2 is going to get the re-raise. She's going to fully heal everyone. I mean, it's a sick team. Like, I've been having a lot of fun with how it functions. Helena is essentially so good that she really only like gets countered by herself, I feel like. At least in my experience so far. Alright, so let's see here. So we just got Velis, and now we don't. So that's 2-0. Alright, so looking pretty good so far. We're breaking down into the 500s, so it looks like we'll probably get into the 300s by the end of this. I haven't been super keen on kind of fighting down into the top 100s just because I'm like basically have transitioned back into full free-to-play for War of the Visions, which is actually fine for me. It's a lot of, there's a lot going on in War of the Visions. There's a lot of ways to build characters, and so for me to build like one character every month or 6 weeks is a lot more manageable for me overall. Alright, so let's see what we got here. If this is Fire Evade, I'm going to skip. We already fought. Alright, so let's see how Helena does against another team. Alright, so Addison Ray is going to have a guaranteed hit. Lucio is not going to have that great of accuracy just looking at his cards. And then Helena, I doubt she has that great of accuracy from her setup. Yeah, so 85. So I think we should be good, but there's only one way to find out. Let's get in there and see. I mean, I feel like, honestly, in Guild Wars right now against Helena, it's like whoever lands the first sleep. Because if I get off the first sleep, it's so hard for the enemy team to recover from it. But then vice versa, if they sleep my team first, it becomes so much harder to recover from that hit, especially when it can hit multiple people. And I was running Lucio at 70 faith just because he has like self heals in his kit and stuff like that. But then I realized that it's increasing his chance of getting slept by Helena. And so I just couldn't do that. So I dropped his faith back down to 55, and it seems to be working a little bit better. Alright, so buffs are off. Curious the HP on the enemy Lucio right here. 13.899. He must have a HP vision card on, because I think we're only at like 12.4k over here. Yeah, 12.3k. Alright, so there's the Revitalize. Addison gonna get off Courage. Looks like maybe on both of them. Here comes the Rose Blast. He is going to resist it, so he's looking real tanky. Alright. Oh, smashed! So he is looking real strong. Alright, so here comes Elena right here. She's going to use her evade. Helena is going to get off her limit break right here, and the heal afterwards. We need it right now. Alright, that looks really good. Alright, so Lucio's gonna get, hopefully he can, damn, he is looking super tanky. I just realized I need to turn off Revitalize so that he uses his panel barrier buff. I had that Revitalize on for Guild War right now because it's a longer space. So it might have screwed us in this fight, but we'll see how it goes. Oh my gosh, this is looking brutal right here. Hopefully Elena can hold up. This is what I like about having a strong evasion character. Although with Addison, it's going to be hard to see. Alright, so she is going to go down. Alright, so now we have definitely a good chance because they're going to have a really hard time hitting Elena right now. Alright, there he goes. Helena is on Courage. Alright, Elena's got good AP. She's going to go down. She's going to get the re-raise. Alright, so she needs one more. She's got 85 accuracy. I can't see her hitting. Oh, she's going to use this. She's got Holy equipped. Fuck her. Alright, so hopefully we can take these guys down right here. Let's go, Lucio, with the limit break. Super sick limit break. Ooh, Helena's gonna go down. And it looks like... I think we got it. I think we're gonna have it. Yeah, we got this for sure. So that's the thing that I like about having like a standalone evasion character. You don't have to make your entire team evasion, which, don't get me wrong, super strong. But I like kind of more rounded teams, balanced teams. And so to be able to still run evade as one character, especially Elena. Elena is just so strong. Like, I've always loved her. I've made probably more videos for her than any other character in this game. So it is pretty fun. But I am going to go in here and I'm going to turn off Revitalize so that he uses his panel barrier buff. All right, so we got 2 left. We're 3-0. I will avoid evasion. And it looks like that. It's Ice, Ice. Maybe this Win Veritas? We'll come back to that. Let's see what this is. Alright, I could go for this. I'm not sure if Win Veritas has his 140 out yet, because I haven't seen one. But I'm down to give this a go. So we're going to fight Sidali, Glaciella, and Win Veritas, which is, you know, I haven't built him yet. And I'm not sure if I will, but he definitely looks really fun. And I know that the Water Veritas came out in Japan right now, and it's like flooded the arena. Like, in order, I read in KT17up's post that you need to have like 400,000 medals to be in the top 100. That's insane. So I guess people are going crazy. I mean, I got like 200,000 arena medals saved up just from like all the years of fighting in arena, but that's a lot of points to be staying in the top 100. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's all their buffs right there. Elena's going to use Padfoot, get the hate down in the haste. There's the buff we wanted to get off. Alright, so Lucio should be looking a lot more defensive right now, especially with that buff from Helena. Alright. We'll see what he can do. He's going to cast haste. Glaciella is going to get the re-raise and the hate. Alright, and... Okay, so he doesn't look like he has a guaranteed hit, because he did miss her. Here comes Lucio's limit break right here. Like I said, such a stick one. Alright, so Sidali's halfway down, and Helena's going to come in. Looks like she's going for a second buff, and Sidali's done. He's going to get the re-raise, but... we'll see. Win Veritas. Okay, so maybe he does have a guaranteed hit. Alright, Sidali's going to go down. Lucio, 52 AP. Okay, and Helena looks like she's going to follow up, take down Glaciella. She's going to pop the re-raise, but it's looking good on her end right now. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so Elena's going to go down. Even playing field, 2-on-2. Ooh, nice hit from Win Veritas right there. Lucio is about to run out of AP after this hit, but Helena is looking strong. Alright, she's going to get the double Rose Blast, and it is over. That is 4-0, down to rank 516, and we got 1 fight to go. So, as you guys can see, Neo Lucio, Lucio 2.0, New Lucio, whatever you want to call him, he's pretty fun. If you like a tanky, Paladin-esque bruiser, he's basically the best we got for light right now, and I'm having a lot of fun with him for sure. Alright, let's see here. So this is going to be an evasion team. We haven't fought a lightning team. Alright, I'm down to fight a lightning team. This 70 cost version of Wrath, though, is pretty damn powerful. So we'll see how this team does. This might be the hardest fight we do, but we'll just have to see. I know that Bridal Elia doesn't have that good of accuracy. I don't know much about the 70 cost Wrath, so I'm guessing she does have a guaranteed hit. And then for Neo Astrius, I don't know if he has high accuracy or not. So we'll see if Elena becomes that double-edged sword or the trump card that we actually need in this fight. But only time will tell. We'll have to see how it goes. Alright, so let's see. Alright, she's going to get off her courage, run up the flank. I like to keep Lucio and Helena together And then Elena's just kind of her own thing. She casts hate down, she casts haste. I like her running up and then attacking it from the side. Alright, whereas it looks like most of the characters tend to clump up in the middle, which leaves her open on the right. Okay, he's going to get a remove courage before attack, but we're not going to care about that. Alright, she's going to get haste from Renan's TMR. Elena's going to get her own haste. Lucio's going to get his prismatic armor buff on. And here we go. Alright, so we're looking pretty good because we're pretty blocked against physical right now. Wow, that 14.4k HP, but Lucio looking real freaking tanky right now. Alright, we'll see how Astrius does. Also breaking 14k HP and breaking through the 7500 and doing 10k on Helena right there. So he's looking really strong. Alright, so let's see how Lucio does right now. Oh my gosh, double preemptive counters. Alright, so he's going for the limit break. Alright, so looking pretty good. Oh, okay, so Elena is going to dodge that. Our Helena is going to go down, and she is down for the count. We're not getting that re-raise off. We're going to see how this goes. Hopefully the magic slash attack is going to do well. We'll see. Ooh, okay, looking good. She's on to courage. Astrius. Oh, I don't know. I think we're not going to take this. Let's see. It depends on the frickin' She doesn't have an AoE except for her limit break, or else she would have just taken all three of them down, or close to it. Oh, she's onto her courage. It's so close. Oh my gosh, that's done. That's KO. Alright, so 4-1, 4-1. All in all, pretty fun, but that was definitely a strong team. And they definitely had the accuracy to face off against Elena, so it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. But overall, I would say 4-1 out of 5 fights is pretty damn good. But yeah, as for me, I'm just taking it day by day, more divisions. Still having fun. I know it's been a while since I put out an arena video, and I said I would do one for Helena, and I didn't do it. I was busy moving to Nicaragua with my wife, which is what we've been doing basically for the past month, is gearing up for this year-long adventure in Central and South America, where we'll be in Nicaragua for 6 months and then moving to Cusco in Peru, where we'll live at 11,000 feet altitude. We're gonna trek 5 days to Machu Picchu, and it's just been a blast, plus working on the books and having 5 novels publishing this year. By the way, the first one is going to be publishing in February, so keep your guys' eyes open for that. I appreciate the support. But yeah, that being said, Lucio is a really fun character. I'm having a blast, but I'm curious what you guys think. So if you like this video, drop a like, leave a comment. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel over the years. That being said, hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.